Hmm.
Mama, do you see that?
Yep, I do. I was just. Good morning, water girl. Good morning. How are you? Ah, ooh. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, my opinion. Good morning, Abigail. Hey,
Mama,
Zena. Good morning.
see that?
Angel, Tina. You want to SPAN family? What's SPAN? Hmm? Hey, Shawana. Good morning. Good morning, Dana. Diane.
Mama, can I have a
Brownie.
cookie?
Brownie girl. Huh?
Can I have a cookie?
Could you have a cookie? Yeah, you could, but you can't be on that couch having it.
Mom, stop.
Oh, good morning, Yip Yip. Gloria Bates, good morning to you. Trina, good morning. Sonia Watts, good morning. Hello. Lisa Taylor, Libby Pound, good morning to you. Cherie, good morning. Hot cocoa with extra marshmallows. Brenda, Leslie Henry, good morning to you. Good morning. Ruby Davis, okay. Larissa, Melinda Hall, Cynthia Green, Peggy Toll, Crystal Powers, good morning to you. Shawana Boardwalk, good morning. Kai, Lisa Taylor, Natalie Price, good morning to you. Jennifer Long, good morning. Anita B, Miss Nisi, good morning to you. Regina, good morning to you. Trina, Peggy Toe, let me see. Katrina Hickman, good morning to you. Zena Torbert, good morning to you. Torbert. Living the life of KK Alex, good morning to you. Danae, good morning. Bonita, good morning to you. Sugar saying good morning to you. And, and Sugar saying good morning. He said good morning. Good morning, Sugar.
Oh no, he's falling down.
Yes, he likes to. Andrian, good morning to you. Let's see, 3 minutes we've got. Carla, good morning to you. Carolyn, good morning to you. Nisha, Naisha, good morning to you. Janet Dunbar, good morning. I'm so far behind, it's not even funny. No, I'm not. I guess I was. Yes. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Thank you for coming on in the room, the conversation room this morning. We're going to talk a little bit, you guys. I want to talk a little bit of this morning. Snuggles, good morning to you. Make sure you guys go and visit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. The link is in the chat. It's at www.trazy.com/closet forward slash Norris 915 forward slash Sonia Watts. Then put that link in the chat. Thank you, Sonia Watts. Somebody was saying something, and she says, I saw the Steve Wilkos show with Amber. How you see it so early? We still waiting on it, Curlin. What do you mean you saw the show? Curlin gonna come and destroy it for us. Is it already put out in your neck of the woods? Cause I ain't seen it yet. Yes, Shawana's got Nora's authentic designer handbag link in the chat. It is treyz.com/closet /Nora's 915. Make sure you guys go over there. Christmas is right around the corner, you guys. Nora's got some good deals going on over there. She got that Versace on sale. That Calvin Klein is on sale. She got that Nine West. What else she has? I know she got more than what I said because we only have like 40 seconds to say it. So she got that Kate Spade over there. She got some more sales over there, more than I said, you guys. So you guys thought those prices was like bam. No, those prices are doable. $100, bam. 125, 111, bam, bam. She got a lot more of that going on over there. And guess what? If you order something over at Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags,
Say when?
what is it?
Yeah, do that one.
It says tap to restart.
Like this one.
Okay, what? Okay, hold on. So you got to do it like that. Oh, hold on. Do it like that. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Oh Lord, what do you want? There you go. Rita is in the building, but Nora is doing the thing over there. She's doing her thing over there, and she let us know it first. So you guys go over there, check her out. You'll get that. Today is what? November the 17th. You don't got that long. You do not have that long. Christmas is going to come. You can get your Christmas gifts already taken care of. Let me explain something to you, family. And I'm going to be honest with you. They're still talking about this corona is really bad out there. They're not only talking about it on the news, but they're giving the numbers, and the numbers are outrageous. We were talking about it the other day, and I was like, I just got offered 2 jobs today. 2 jobs today. You guys remember I was telling you, one job was in aircraft and one was in nursing. And you know what? I haven't replied to neither one because I'm thinking to myself, what the heck am I doing? What the heck are you doing, SP? I don't want to catch this stuff that's going on over there. No, Larissa, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna take neither one because of this corona thing. I mean, I really got to take a look at what's going on. Yes, my opinion said you might need to stay put for now. That's right. They called me today, back to back. It was like boom, boom. I was like, I bet you that's another one right there. Bam. I bet it is.
Mama, you see the place in Monsters
And I'm sitting there thinking they was like, all we need is you go ahead and email us your resume and we can get you started. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, one problem is my email is online. I mean, not my email, but my resume is online. And I don't even remember what company it was with. But nevertheless, I could just call my daughter and my daughter could, send it to me real quick. That's all I got to do. My daughter, send it to me real quick, and my daughter sent it to me because she the one did it for me. Anyway, I'm like,
Okay.
I ain't made a move. I went and laid back in the bed. I did. But you guys, let's talk about this. What's going on? Curlin say, Curlin SP here in my city, Wilco, Steve Wilco shows at 8 a.m. 10 8 a.m. to 10. Girl, call me right now. Call. Curling Grid, call right now. Please call in right now. I know if you guys think this is going to be a spoiler, that's fine, but I do not like secrets. I do not like to wait. If you know, I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it, but I just want to pick your mind a little bit. But if you don't want to call in, that's fine. But Curling, you can call in. He came on here in Georgia at 9. So true. Somebody need to call me and tell me my maternity leave is up in 3 days. I don't think I'm going back. Oh, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Somebody that's already, it is bad. The emergency rooms are packed. Hospitals, ICUs are full. Yes, where I live, it comes on at 12. Ah, everybody's like, oh, we already seen it. Well, ain't nobody calling 316-553-3056. Y'all, yes, played in Louisiana at 9. Good, y'all, I'm finna get off of here. That's like saying, ooh, we got an apple pie and we got some vanilla ice cream. Mm-hmm. It's good, SP. Ooh, I got some too. Mm-hmm. I got me a big scoop. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are y'all doing? April says, okay, SP, what's the word? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And nobody wants to share. I know. You know, wait, you guys already watched it? Exactly. Shawana, what the heck? She said, SP, I'm too shy to call in. Just ask a question for me. Curly, please call in. Please call in. I'm not going to put you on the spot. Just call in and just say, I'll ask questions. You can say yes. You don't have to say nothing. Just call in and I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions and you can say yes or no. I mean you say yes or no. You ain't gotta say nothing else. She says, wow, SP, am I on the right channel? I know. She says, no, it's 11:15 here and it comes on at 12. I missed it, but it did come on here at 9. I have to wait until 2 p.m. Sharing is caring. I cannot find where it is. I did not see the preview. Good morning. Hello, this is SP.
Hey, Jesse. Okay.
Hey,
Yes, yeah, yeah.
who is this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so you seen the show?
Yes, I did.
Okay, was it good?
Nothing really came out of it.
I knew you was gonna
Yeah.
say that. Nothing really came out of it.
No, it didn't.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did they take a lie detector test?
Yes, they did.
Did they both pass?
Yes, both of them passed.
Okay. Okay. Why did Cody run off the stage?
He was real emotional. The whole show, he was like really, he was really emotional and upset about it. He cried more than the mama did.
Oh, he cried more than the mama did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Oh,
was real upset about it.
yeah. And so nothing came out. I knew nothing was gonna come out of it.
No, I figured nothing was gonna come out of it. I figured they wasn't doing something like that. And he said the case was still active and he still was looking. That's what Steve said at the end of the show. But as far as anything, no new information, nothing.
Oh, so did they say anything about anybody else on the show?
The only thing they said was they kept saying the babysitter. They had her picture up and they were saying that the babysitter said that she dropped the baby off. Basically, everything that we know, the babysitter said that she dropped him off, and the mother said that she never got the baby.
Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I tried. I knew. I was like, if nobody was there but Amber and Cody,
Right.
nothing
Right.
came out other than what we already know, or I don't even have to watch it. But you explained it in a nutshell to me. I was like,
Yeah.
what was the whole
And I kind of figured it. I kind of figured too. I was like, I don't think nothing is gonna come out. It's really only gonna take so much, but nothing extra came out.
nothing extra came out. Nobody they said Marvin didn't show up. I don't know if he was invited, but somebody said he was invited, but he didn't show up.
Oh, really? Yeah, he wasn't on the show. It was just the Kimberly, the mama, and Cody and Amber.
Right. And Kimberly didn't say anything either. She was just talking about.
Yeah, she did. The only thing she was saying that she knew that they didn't do anything about it, and they know that she know that her kids didn't have anything to do with it, and that Cody was just I'm on the phone, and that they and that basically she wanted to know if she thinks that somebody has her grandson. If she don't think he did, she just thinks somebody got him.
Right. See, some people were getting mad at me talking about why is SP seeing this and all this other stuff. They said he
Right,
was gone,
right.
and I'm like, well, you guys keep saying that, but I mean, it's back and forth.
And
The
where's the
family,
body? Why should they came up by now?
right, right, or they could have had something to lay him to rest. Either
Right, right.
something. So, right. So, I mean, you know what though? It is good that they went and took a lie test so people
It
could
is.
not say, look at Amber and look at Cody because it was kind of questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was. It was.
I mean, I never pointed my finger at neither one of them because they're victims. But
Right. They are. They are.
I mean, if they didn't take this, it was so many stories that was totally opposite. Oh, you took the test. Everybody
Right.
took the test and passed. Everybody took the test and
Right.
failed. Nobody took the test. You'd be like,
Right.
what really happened?
It's crazy. It's a mystery. It's crazy.
But did they share what questions they asked the family? I mean, Amber and them?
They did. They did. I forgot exactly the questions because they did one, um, specific questions for each one of them, and I forgot exactly what the question was. I don't want to take the wrong thing. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the
Right,
exact question. I think one of them had been, did she know the babysitter? I can't remember for sure what exact questions that
right.
they asked them.
But
Yeah.
they could have asked Kiera and Sarita to come on there, Marv to come
Right.
on there, and you
Right.
know what,
Right.
Grandma, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
I mean, she should have went, and I know she was like, I have to watch the baby. Well, you know what?
Mhm.
Somebody else could have watched that. Somebody else could have watched the baby for 1 or 2 days. You got another daughter.
Right.
That don't make sense. Oh, I gotta
Right.
stay back. I gotta. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking
Yeah, you're
about?
right. You're right.
I
Yeah.
mean, oh, you got an excuse. Oh, I gotta watch this. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, it would not only redeem the whole entire family, but now look at. I mean, you got other family members that could have showed up too. So it would have
Right.
redeemed the
Right.
whole family. That all of y'all, nobody, because you got another son or whatever. You got a daughter.
Mhm.
I know for a fact
Right.
you got a
What about
daughter.
him? Yeah. Yeah. And I know she was cool at the end once they came out with the results and everything. Cody was like, he won't everybody to stop, basically falsely accusing his family of having something to do with his nephew. They don't know where he is. They don't know what's going on. But Cody, he was like really emotional. That's why when he left off of the stage, they had just read his test results, and he passed or whatever. He was crying and he went off or whatever. And Steve told him to come back out because he wanted him to hear his sister results. And his mom said, "Come back out, Cody." And he went back out, and they were, that's when they read Amber results.
Yeah. Yeah, Cody, I said from day one, I wasn't talking about his physical appearance, but his
Mhm.
mannerism. I mean, even though that he's young, but him being just outspoken when he first came on,
Right. Mhm.
I said, oh, you're a good looking young man. And he smiled, but I
Yeah.
wasn't talking about his physical appearance. I was talking
Mhm.
about, you know, I'm looking at him like my son. My son
Right.
cares so much about his nephews and nieces
Mhm.
and things that he
Right.
he looks out for them. Even if my daughter's not doing what she's supposed to be doing, he'd be like, "I got your
Right.
back." You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was
Took
really
that
talking about.
responsibility. Mhm.
Yeah.
He did.
Well,
He did.
I'm glad you told told us that. I know a lot of people going to be
Yeah.
told. Now, somebody said something. Somebody texted me through the night and said that they had some more information, and they also said something about they said let's see, Steve needs to do that show over again with all the players involved. Um, that what did they say? They said something about. Let me remember. They said something about Cody. Man, let me see what they said. Hmm. Wow, I can't remember now. It just slipped my mind.
Yeah.
It just slipped my mind. It must not been true. I mean, they said something. I can't remember now. But I know. Oh. Got it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. That Cody has said something about Amber using Planet of the Fakes for some reason or something.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything like that.
Like he was mad. Cody was. I mean, I think that's the message that Cody was mad at Amber because she's been using Planet of the Fakes for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't
I
heard
don't
that.
know. Okay. They may not
I
say
think
nothing.
they do need to. They need everybody who was involved with that case. That other those other people
Huh?
who who came for it. They need to be. They need a lot to
Yeah.
because I mean you just get one side. They need a lot to the spirit because somebody. It is crazy to me. I don't. It's really crazy to me. But I think everybody needs a lot of attention.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm really happy somebody's saying, can someone explain who Cody is in the case? Cody is the uncle. Cody's Amber's brother. They're
Right.
their brother. Brother and sister. Amber and Cody is brother and sister. Different father,
Right.
but same mother. Um, anyway, I'm so happy that they did go on there because,
Yeah.
if they would not have went on there, we would still look. You know what I'm saying? Even
People
though,
will still be right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, even though we
Yep.
we we don't say that you did this or you did that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You still gonna you were probably looking at them sideways. You really probably
Yeah.
was.
That's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
you gotta watch what you
Yeah.
say, hold your tongue. But now,
Right.
um, and and even though I would never point my finger at somebody, but that makes me feel a
Right.
lot better that you went out and did that.
Right.
So
It does. Right.
so that you know but see what we don't understand is like when people go through things like this, they act
Mm-hmm.
so not the normal way that a person
Right.
should act. It throws
Right.
red flags all the place, like when she
It
said
does.
my
Mm-hmm.
babies, and then she looked in the camera and said deceased. We were like, whoa, who
Right.
says that? And you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And who hands their baby
Yeah.
over for 2 months? That don't make sense.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And then you've got this big family. You got grandmother, you got uncle, you got a sister there. Why why none of them took care of this baby when you did what you have to do, And then you hand them to
Right.
somebody that's not even the biological father. And then you're angry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe
Yeah.
that she was not thinking in her right mind at that particular time.
I don't think she was. I don't think she was.
It's just
I don't think she was. Yeah.
But and this is what I said once before. I said when she was like, "Take him over here, send him over there," I did say this, and I said when I seen that part, I said that's a woman in distress.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Yeah.
distress
Yeah. Yeah.
sounds, and I felt it when I seen that only but that clip, and that's why I just felt like wow, I don't. That's after the fact. After we played the one video where everybody knew what she was doing, but we played that only
Right.
because and I'm not backing up, scooting up or anything. I'm just explaining. We
Right.
still gonna look to see if everything is true or not true because
Exactly. Right.
how you gonna tell a story about somebody if you think that back in your mind was it drugs or did this baby
Right.
get sold, or could have sold him? So when everybody come out, when a couple of people came out and said these things about the young lady, we still got to go find out if that's true or not.
Exactly. Find out everything that you
Not
need.
to not to just expose her life. That's gonna
Right.
that's gonna happen anyway. But to see if
Right.
that's true, because we're not looking at you as just a woman or just a mama, but could have thought something or done something of this manner if you're doing this or that. And that's what they wanted us to see. That's why they were telling us. But I couldn't understand how, for the life of me, that Kiera and Sarita had all this information about the mama in one day.
Right.
When
Yep.
they didn't know who the baby's mama was, where she lived at,
Yep. You know the last name
didn't know
of the
nothing.
baby. Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, you know who she is, you know what pills she popped, you don't know what street
Yep.
she lives on, you know where she hangs out, you even know
Yep.
she's on porn. Do you know that that's a lot of information?
That's a lot of information. Yep.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
information all in one day when you know you didn't know where this
You
kid
didn't know
belonged for.
nothing.
Yeah,
Right. Right. Yep.
they could have easily found out where that kid lived at. Because you know what? If a
Yeah.
kid came to my door right here, you know what I would have done? And if I wanted to know where this kid lived at or who's the parents of this kid, I just call 911. I call 911 and say,
Right.
the family left the kid, and I don't know. Even if I lied, I would have said the family left the kid. We don't know where the kid belong. You know? I don't
Right.
know.
Right. Yep.
What's the kid name? They say the kid's name King. We don't know where this kid belong. And had the police come get it and stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah.
You find
Yeah.
out who that baby belonged to quickly.
You
She
sure
could have
do.
easily
Just
done
like
that.
you find all that other stuff.
She could have handed the child to Kiera, and then Kiera could have called and said, "Somebody just left the baby here," and then they would have been on
Right.
TV and everything. You would have,
Right.
and then she wouldn't have had nothing to do with it. They would say, "Well, I told her I'd come back. You could have just made, you know what I'm saying?"
Yep.
Oh God, somebody else is calling. Uh,
Okay. All right.
all right, thank you. Yip yip.
All right. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hey, this is SP.
Good morning, Miss Siski. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed. My name is Terry Watkins. I spoke to you before. I'm a new person. I was very interested in the case that you're discussing. Now, I know everyone's waiting on Steve Wilko's case show, but I just watched on my phone that he did an interview. The brother did an interview right before the show, and it's airing now.
Oh, he did an interview before the show?
Yes, ma'am. It says breaking news. King Hill's uncle goes live before his show airs when Steve Wilkos admits Amber was using drugs.
And he admits Amber was using drugs.
Yes, ma'am. I can give you the website. I didn't want to call you during your live. I hope I didn't.
Yeah, you did, but you're fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they listening? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
honey. Listen. Capital P, capital O, capital T, capital FS. Breaking news. That's where it just got done airing
P.
on that right
Oh,
now.
Planet of the Fakes?
Ma'am.
Are you saying Planet of the Fakes?
I don't know. Those are just the letters that were on my phone. I don't know what that means.
You said POTF.
TOTFS, and it's breaking news.
That's another YouTuber.
I understand that, ma'am. I know we don't do YouTubers like that, but it did alert my phone, and I know what you guys are discussing right now. And I'm like, why is he saying this again?
That's not
And I
breaking,
listened to.
but that's a YouTuber. That's not
I know.
breaking news.
That's how it's labeled. That's why I'm bringing it to your attention in case you get more phone calls. I understand that. I know it's not breaking news. They're just showing him saying that she did use drugs before he did this interview right before the Steve Wilkos show.
But we know Amber used drugs. We
Which is
see,
why I'm
yeah, we know Amber used
yeah.
drugs.
which is why I'm saying, why are they? I've been following the story, these little bits and pieces, dissecting this and dissecting that, and still not concentrating on the child. I don't understand all this. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why all this stuff is being dissected.
Well, you know, Amber does lives on Instagram and she's doing drugs there. And she was on Pornhub, she was doing drugs there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not that's not new.
No, it's not. I know. I've been following. I understand all that. I'm just saying.
I
You
mean,
probably get a lot more messages and phone calls about stuff like this. It just irritated me.
oh, oh,
But
you
thank you
probably,
for all the work you're doing. I'm
uh,
sorry.
oh, you probably didn't know. Okay,
No, but I knew about it. I know about all of it. I've been following your case. No,
okay,
I appreciate everything you're doing.
okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
Tori says Amber is doing everything but watching her kids. Well, that's an understatement, Tori. I mean, we already knew that. I mean, anywho's, uh, what was the Wednesday's? What was the Wednesday site again? What was the Wednesday site again? What do you mean the Wednesday site? She was saying that the Planet of the Fakes was doing breaking news. Amber was doing drugs. That's not breaking news. That's like me saying breaking news. Braylon was missing, but found in the pool. You guys, we already know that. Amber stays on Planet of the Fake like you heard. Well, you know, Regina says we all have one in our family. Girl, I got a whole bunch in my family. I think the ones in my family are functional though. They got jobs and careers and businesses, and they just doing the darn thing. It was clickbait. Yeah, it was Lisa Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. Rakia says, yep, she gets high right there. Well, you know, her whole world has left. I mean, she probably wouldn't be doing that, but right now she just don't give a dang because she's angry and she's heartbroken. She's heartbroken. So she's doing it, but you guys, it's not new. She's been doing it. She just allowing. She don't care now who sees her. She don't care. You know what I'm saying? All right, Carla, you have one to get back to work, girl. Make that money. I can't even count the ones in my family. I can't either, Candy. I just told you. The ones in my family are very functional. They'll hold a conversation with you, go to work, do 10, 12, 20 hours, shoot, take care of business, come home, and do it all over again and be doing it. However, it's unbelievable to me. And they've been doing it for their whole life. So, you know. They don't get outrageous where they losing the farm, the house, the cars, and all this other stuff. I don't know what they do. But, you know, that's how people are. And I'm not definitely speaking ill will of this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, like I said, you guys, I don't understand how somebody hand their baby to another person and walk away and then they'll be angry. I get it. They didn't think this was going to happen. But what else? This is what, I mean, when you're a mama, she's angry, but she allowed her son to go. Then on top of that, She didn't call and check on her baby for 2 months. I know. I know. And people, um, I get angry with myself when something happens. First, that's what I do. Like if I lose a job, I'm disappointed in myself. I could have done this, could have done that. If I feel like it really was out of my control and I did the best I can do, I don't think about it no more. But if I put 100% into there and that's all I could do, well, it's still lost. I ain't worried about it. Have we all been there before where we done put our kid in a bad situation? Yeah. Be honest. Put a one in the chat if you have put your child in a bad situation. You left them at home by themselves, or you left them with somebody you know was drunk, high, intoxicated, or had other people over there. Um, you let them ride something. I don't know. They stayed in that wet diaper. You dropped them off. You let them stay out. They done got lost. Um, you didn't put the medicine up like you supposed to. They got a hold of some something, scared you to death. Um, we've all, we've all have put some way or another our child in a dangerous situation. She said she hadn't talked or seen him. I know. We all have done it. So I'm not judging this young lady like that. I know I don't understand it. She said, I'm not perfect, but I'm responsible. I hold myself responsible. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, one day I was having homeschool because I done took my kids out of the public school. And, I get up in the morning, give them a little breakfast or something. I give them their little homework, and I go back and lay down, right? They're supposed to be doing 100 problems of math. I got two desks. I set them up in the dining room area. I go back and lay down. My son gets up on top of the desk. He's standing on top of the desk. Not on the chair part. He stands on top of the desk part. What do you think happens? He falls down. As he falls down, he hits the back of his head on the desk, gashed a big chunk of his meat out of his head. You know what? You could see the white meat. Blood all over the place. Blood all over the place. I hear, ah, my daughter screaming and hollering. I get up, I run in there, all I see is blood. I grab my keys, my daughter screaming and hollering. Ah, 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 ah. I say, get your butt in the car. And she's like, huh, huh, huh. I grab a towel, I put it on the back of his head. I tell him, I say, son, you okay? Son, you are okay. Hold this. I told my daughter, shut it up. Shut it up now. She's screaming. My daughter's screaming because she's never seen nothing like this before. Scared the daylights out of her. My son is holding his head, the back of his head with the towel, and I know it's terrible. I get my phone, and I'm already on the highway. I dialed the hospital, and I said, I am a mother. I've got a child with a head wound. I am coming in right now. Be prepared. Call his doctor. We're coming in there. His head is gushed wide open. We don't put other content creators' names in the chat. Thank you very much. Anyway, I had enough of that on the telephone. Terrible. I make it to. I make it to the hospital, and they were right there and ready. Police was right there and ready too. The police was right there and ready too. And they was like, ma'am, come with me. They took my son on in and everything. And I answered the questions. Yeah, you know what? I could have got charged with neglect. You guys see what I'm saying? I could have got charged with neglect. But I I hold myself responsible for that. that kids, when they're young like that, they can get off into anything and all things. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up as you come in the building. I got so many people in here, and y'all ain't even hitting the thumbs up. Y'all just coming in. Just please go out, hit the thumbs up, you guys. My grandson is being so nice and everything. He's over there being a good baby. The dog being a good baby. They've been fighting all night, and it's hard to keep a 3-year-old comfortable and quiet and the dog this morning. So, good morning. Please hit the thumbs up. She said, my son was two and got into the medicine cabinet and took baby aspirins. We had to rush him to the hospital and get his stomach pumped. Yes. Yes. There's that link for Vanetta Ferguson if you guys are looking for that mask. Peggy Toe got it right up there, facebook.com/Vanetta 315. And she got a new commercial. You guys better check it out. Some of the things you can do. But hey, Bertha Williams, how you doing? Lisa, how you doing? Nancy DC is up in the building. So I'm getting a little hot here. So I don't know because I'm in the Midwest. I think that the show will come on an hour later here. I don't know. If you see something, say something. Yes. I was looking over the Michelle. There's a story that's 5 years ago, and I don't know if you guys remember this story about this young lady. Her name is Michelle. I can't remember what her last name was, but she had taken out two of her kids, and two of her kids she allowed to live. She didn't take them out at the same time. She took one out 1 year, and then she took the other one out the other year. She put them in the freezer. She was in court. I'm sorry that happened, you guys. But I was watching the court case about her, and she was screaming and hollering. C. Tay Harding got us buffering. You remember that case, Lisa? Yes. It's a very, very sad case. Very sad case. Tay said, I remember. I just watched the show. Yes, Kathy, you too in that building. Yes. And I remember you, Kathy. How you doing? Uh Wanna gossip new news? How you doing? Hello, I've been watching you. I have not been saying nothing, so I am around. Still watching, love you. Thank you. My listing of Steve Wilkos show a two parts. Hmm. She said one kid was abusing the other. Exactly. Exactly. You guys, I was just watching it the other day. I mean, I've watched it before. But I thought to myself, when she went to court, she was angry with them daddies because them daddies was not around to help her, and she was sitting there saying, now she was like, I'm in agreement. She was like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts. She says, I did this. She did not sit there and argue about it. She says, I did this. She said, I don't even want to say what she said. You guys know what she said. She caved them. I'll just put the K on there. But she said she caved them. That's what she said. She said, I'm not denying that. She says, but I beg you guys to help. The family begged you guys to help. And even though that she did what she did, she said, yes, happened in Detroit. Even though that I felt sorry for her because one, she's out of her mind. But you know, a person can only take so much. And then she was really angry with the deadbeat daddies because the deadbeat daddy's daddy, and then she was like, well, the kid is a seed of the deadbeat daddy, and they're hurting the babies. So in her world, she was thinking that she was right to K the kids because they was hurting the other kids. Yeah, Brandy, she said she'll do it again. She ain't never getting out. She said she'll do it again, and I don't know why she liked the one kid more than the other. They all was her kids. And I just think that it has something to do with they were older. They wasn't, there wasn't a baby talk and the soft skin. You know what I'm saying? And they was probably talking back, "Hey, woman scoring, how you doing?" Yes, Water Girl says, "Yes, I remember. I was just looking at her story the other day." Isn't that kind of weird? A lot of people in here been looking at that story. I don't know if they just suggested it to me and that's why we're looking at it. Not to mention she was abused like that as a child. Yes, toxic she was. Hi, I'm always lurking but never speak. All right, Creole. Creole Woo, kicking horse is in the building. Haven't seen you before, but nice to have you in here. She was abused. She was very angry. She had no help, and the same thing happened to her when she was young. Yes, you guys got to go check out that story. Do anybody remember what's her last name? Her name was Michelle Michelle something. What was her last name? Michelle. Um, so other people can go watch that story. She says I'm have to check it out. Hey Janice. Yeah, it was horrific. A horrific test. Yes, horrendous. Good morning. Good morning, Miss TJ. They've been talking about it here in Miami. Yes, I wish there had been more coverage of her older children's interview. Mm. I was abused. I was abused. Her case touched me and confused me as well. Hmm. Taylor? Her last name was Taylor? What's the name of the story? I never heard of this story. Yes, Candy. Michelle Taylor. Or what you said? Michelle? Is it Michelle or Mitchell? Uh, I think they pronounce it like Mitchell. I don't know. Taylor. Yes, I was come off biased, but as a mother, I can't and will not ever put my kids in a situation for them to be harmed or possible killed. Just sad situation. Well, Tori, sometimes that's just, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I don't think we do it intentionally, but we do get some kind of comfortability. Sometimes when you oversleep knowing that you need to get up. She says, I may come off biased, but as a mother, I can't and will never, not ever put my kids in a situation. It could be you done brought some man in the house, you dating some man and don't even know what his intentions are. It could be you overslept while they done woke up in the middle of the night. It's not like, we as mothers is born with a book and everything you do you got to go by this book because her name is Blair. Okay, thank you. Her last name is Blair. That is her last name. Michelle Blair. That sounds correct. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Miss Nisi. Thank you. That's her last name, Michelle Blair. Thank you. I knew her name was Michelle Blair. Yeah. There is no perfect parent. No, there isn't. Right, SP. No one is perfect. Let's be real. She says, I sympathize. Tori says, I sympathize with these kids who didn't have a chance to live. Thank you, LaQuisa. Her name is Blair. Yeah. You got to check that story out. You guys, if you haven't heard that story, check that story out. Check it out. You got to watch around you to see what other people do. Now, I know good and well 99.9% of the people in here will not do that, but there's that 1% that might or think about it or possibility. So, what I'm saying is, you guys, you have to be careful and you got to know. My husband would always say, know the ones you labor amongst. That's in the Bible. He always tell me that. You got to know what they will do. Not what they tell you, but not what they look like. You but you got to know them that you labor amongst. I had a babysitter literally put my kids in the closet before, and my kids were scared to tell me. They finally told me that that girl, You guys, I told you. When she got done with me, she said, I know that story because I live in Michigan. All right. We got Michigan in our building. We got a lot of people in here from Michigan. She was hurt as a child and her mother didn't do anything. Yep, Blair is her last name. Yes, I remember that case. You guys, I go back and I watch cases over and over, and then I go back and look at. There's a young lady. If you guys don't believe me, I was talking about toxic. I was gonna do the story. Something told me not to do it because it's all over the place. But there is a nurse in the UK, a nurse in the UK. They said allegedly in 2014 and 16, she allegedly killed 8 kids in the neonatal unit at a hospital called I can't remember something Chester's Children's Hospital or something. Then then she continued to work as a nurse and there was more killings. And they have arrested her, not once, not twice, but they just arrested her November the 11th. And they're saying that she even, there was 10 other kids that didn't die that she tried to kill. And then, not only that, they've been looking underneath their house. They've been looking on top of a roof, taking off the roof. I don't know. Maybe they're looking for some more babies or something. I don't know what they're doing. But they just arrested her on November the 11th, you guys. And they're saying there's almost like 32 victims. Now, I don't know how many of them are, is actually deceased. But they said 8. And then I know there's 10 that fell really ill from what she done did. And she worked as a nurse. And all the mamas didn't know that their babies, they shut down, they shut down the neonatal unit, you guys. Like we call it over here labor and delivery and all this other stuff and pediatrics or whatever. Or, like I said, labor and delivery and things of that. They shut down the whole unit. If somebody was pregnant and they were having a baby, they would not let them have a baby at that hospital. They had to take them to another hospital. I don't care if the head was popping out because they said their death rate of the babies, the death rates was so high they didn't know what was going on. So they just shut it down. And this woman was still working. And her neighbors was saying, she says, I remember that case. And she was so upset about them no good daddies. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm still, okay, Toxic says, I'm still trying to figure out how her co-workers did not see warning signs other than her being an odd duck. Well, you know what? She doesn't look crazy. Some people think it gotta look. Some people think crazy gotta look. It don't gotta look. It's just 1 minute she was in her mind, 1 minute she was out of her mind. She talked simple. She talked like she got some sense. She talk all the time. And you know what? The hospital, and I wanted to tell you this, Toxic, but the hospital had got $3.4 million to help with the needle 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 unit. And I'm wondering, is it because she target babies when their mothers had that? I don't know what you guys have in the UK, but did she target young women that already said, I'm going to donate my organs to science or I'm going to donate, my organs. So she made sure that the baby went into distress. And as the baby went in distress, they put the baby on the ventilator and kept the organs so that they could sell the organs off to people who needed the organs or whatever because they ended up with $3.4 million. Okay. And I just wanted to put that on out there for you guys that live in the UK. Her name is Lucy Letby. Yes, that's her name, Marie. Her name is Lucy Letby. Okay. I just letting you know. Well, that's hard to know for sure. Exactly. A couple of months ago, there was a stretch of highways here where two women threw their babies out of a moving vehicle and they found two more kids dead on the side of the highway. Brandy, oh my goodness. Nancy DC says, yes, I hear your baby boy. Yeah, he over there. He's over there. He's something else. Right now he's being really good. You know the sad thing about it is when he comes over here, I kid you guys not. He don't want to eat anything that I give him. I mean, other than a cookie. He don't want to eat food. I try to give him oatmeal this morning. No. Cereal this morning. No. He don't want it. I think I'm finna go in the kitchen and cook a little bit of sausage. Maybe he's a meat eater. But I mean, he thick. He's a big boy. He got some big old thighs on him. I just be rubbing on his thighs. I said, boy, you got some big old hips. You just got some big old hips. And they just so soft. He said, Grandma, stop. Yeah, I'm gonna try meat. Cause he eats good when he's at home. I just don't know. It's weird. I know he like ramen noodles and I know he like chicken nuggets, but we just can't feed the baby ramen noodles, chicken nuggets. Some kids just have an appetite in the morning. Yep, I know that. Oh no, too well. My son loves cookies over food. Yep. Okay, it's on. Bye. Talk to y'all later. All right, Matrice. Okay, make some chicken nuggets. Well, I'm gonna cook some sausage. She says, have none. Does he take vitamins? Yes, he does. Hello, I'm watching the show now. All right, Gloria, you take it easy. Watch the show. I'm gonna get off of here, you guys, because I don't know when it comes on over here. So I gotta go see. So I'm gonna check with you guys later because I don't want to miss it. And make sure you guys visit Noah's Authentic Designer Handbag. Check her out. Tell her SP News Nugget sent you. Go over there because she got the savings going on. I don't know how long it's going to go, but if you need to buy something, buy from Noah's Authentic Designer Handbags. And the link is in the check, www.trazy.com/closet/Nora915. You guys, make sure you check out Vanetta Ferguson. She has her own commercial going through there. Make sure if you're going to get a gift of something for someone that's going to deal with this COVID that they got to get out there and work, they can go out in style. Rakia can always make your mask any kind of way you want. And she does this stuff with her own bare hands, you guys. It's custom made. You're not going to find another one like it. She'll make anything and put it on there that you want. If you got a business or something and you want everybody to see, oh, let's just say, for instance, let's say Sonia Watts got a business and so she wants on the mask Watts, Watts. I guarantee she can put it on there and everybody can walk around with the mask that says Watts on there and everybody will know your business. It's a very inexpensive way to promote your business. So check Vanita Ferguson. She has her own site. You can find her on Facebook at facebook.com/Vanetta315. You guys, I'm going to get off here. I'll see you guys later on after I watch this myself. I don't know when it's going to come on, but everybody go try to watch it so you can chime in on some of this conversation. And I'll see you guys in the conversation room one on one. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.